Hey, this is Dan Funk. We're here to show you a cool new editor that we've developed that will allow you to debug your workflows right inside the editor instead of having to go out and run them, see what's wrong, come back in. Very excited about this project. John Herron's led all the development effort around it, so he's going to be joining me and presenting today and showing this cool new editor. You stick around all the way through it. There's some awesome additional aspects to this editor that I think are also going to be very excited about. So yeah, hang out with us and check out this cool new editor. Take it away, John.
Sounds good. So as Dan mentioned, we just want to quickly show you the current flow of editing inside Spiff Arena. This is one of the essentials examples we have up on our demo site. So just to open up the process model, this will walk the user through a series of human user tasks and see what their score is of a questionnaire based on a DMN table. So in order to run this, we have to hop back out, start the process. We'll get through it. We can start clicking through the tasks. If we want to make a change, if we're working on this process, we'll click back, go back to files, open the file up again, find a task we want to change, make a change. And right here, I'm just going to make a typo just to illustrate that now to see if our change worked, we have to save, come back, start it. Start going through the workflow. So we actually have to execute the workflow in its entirety to get to our change, we see that we made a mistake. So we're, offered some suggestions, but we need to go back and fix it. So we'll go back. And once you get to here, you've lost the error. And so you have to remember or copy and paste it somewhere. We'll find the task. We'll come back through. We'll fix the typo just by removing it. And then now to see if it worked, it's the same thing. Let's save, hit back. Anyway, so this is the current state of affairs. And if you're a BPMN author, there's, a high level of context switching, like Dan was saying, to go back and forth and make a change and see if it works and et cetera. So to help address that, we've started a new editing model, which is here. So I have the same diagram open, and this is using the same execution engine that Spiff Arena uses, except it's using it in the browser instead of in the backend. So as we're working on this diagram, we're able to just step through it immediately, start working. Oh, we can see we have an error. Oh, actually, I made a mistake. I clicked through the thing. Sorry about that. Okay, here. So we can debug this, do the same thing, get through. We can see the impact of our changes. We can see a nice picture of Steven Seagal because we got none right.
Nice. So those pop-up windows are your actual running workflow, just like we were switching back and forth before.
That's correct.
Now you can get all of that running like right there in that small window.
Absolutely, yeah, and just keep trucking along as you're working. Like you're saying, the other cool thing is you can be working while you're debugging. So we can come in here and decide that we need to make a change to this script. We'll do the same thing that we did before. We'll introduce the typo. As far as when you save it. Now, when you save it, it backs up the diagram to the place where your change impacted the future of the workflow, right? So now we need to bring it all the way back to the script task and run this again. So now as we start stepping through, we realize that we made a mistake. So the task is marked in red. Down here in the bottom right, you can get the context of the error. You can also see your task data. And so without leaving, we can come in here and say, oh yeah, we need to fix this up. And it'll back up the diagram for you. You can just hit play and continue along your way. Yeah, so that's that. And in fact, I think just for the sake of doing this, we should answer all the questions correctly. See, so Chuck Norris does push us down, does not get a bloody nose, and oh wait, this is true. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's true. Yeah, true.
Yeah, there we go. So now we are awarded a perfect score, and you can see the different flow that we went through in the diagram.
Very nice. Yeah, and I think like at least I don't think I'm overseeing the fact that that's at least an order of magnitude better in terms of like being able to debug and edit diagrams and learn how they work and create these workflows in an efficient way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So super proud of this work. Very appreciative to like the BPMN IO folks for like giving us this cool editor to build on top of and add all these extensions to. So much thanks to them. And yeah, I promised a bonus at the end of this. So I wanted to also give you this great demo of the fact that this is a multi-user interface.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's look at
Yeah,
that.
let's do that. So real quick here, we have just to show we have a different workflow. Just shows not all smoke and mirrors, just with the Chuck questionnaire. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to there will be a UI for this, but right now we do it just like this. So we'll do the take two. I'll take two. And I'm just going to do this, and we're going to get a new private window and open up two sessions here. So you can see that we have two collaborators on this diagram. Anyone is able to make changes to it, and my mouse won't drag. There we go. When you debug, you can do joint debugging, watch the other person debug, and come back and change the state. If there is an error, like we showed before, so we can save and close. We can play it. Both people will see the error, so you can kind of envision a situation where I'm having a issue with the error in the diagram that I don't understand, and call Dan in to help collaborate. Dan can come in and say, "Oh, dude, you gotta fix that up." We'll back up the diagram, and then I can say, "Great, it all works."
Yeah, that I think that shared debugging is like dead center of what we're trying to do, right? Is make it easier for people to collaborate and
Yeah,
understand each other and work together well, and like having this ability to like not only fix something for somebody else, but like show them how you fixed it and what changes you're making and why it works now. I think like all that just lets people learn and get more effective and do more cool stuff, so that
yeah,
it's not just the domain of software engineers.
yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
John, I can't say it strongly enough. You've done an excellent job, and
Thanks, man.
really, really proud to put this out to people. Here in the near future, we're gonna release this and send a newsletter out. We'll also be doing a survey that might give you access potentially to be a beta user of this editor and an early adopter. So we ask you to keep an eye out for that newsletter and complete that survey. And just give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. And yeah, looking forward to working with everybody out there. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you.